Make the ground shake.
What up, guys? Welcome to FredSpecialTelevision. I've been planning to do this video for a long time. It's a Q&A. Get to know me a little bit more. Some questions I sent you guys. Yeah, so it's not a Bushman prank. It's not a prank at all. It's for you guys to get to know me a little better. So people ask me sometimes, is your name Fred? My name is not Fred. For personal reasons and for my family and stuff, I'm not going to say my real name. If you see me in public, like at my real job where I work at, you can ask me, I'll tell you. It's on my name tag where I work at. If you don't know where I work at, follow me on Snapchat right here. I post all the time where I work at. So follow me on Snapchat and you'll find out where I work at. So this isn't going to be like your normal Q&A. The questions aren't going to pop up at the bottom. Why? Because I use basic Windows Media Maker to edit my videos. So I don't have no fancy editing software. Basic stuff came on Dell computer. That's what I edit with. The camera I use is a Canon SX40HS. It's basic. My wife bought it for taking pictures. I got a ghillie suit. I use it as my camera to shoot YouTube videos with. I do want to get a new camera. I asked that for Christmas or my birthday. My birthday's in 2 days.
I'm ready to birthday. Happy birthday to you.
I want to get a new camera that has a microphone port in it so I can do other videos other than Bushman. For audio purposes, this camera I use now doesn't have an external mic port for external mic. So I have done other videos in the past other than Bushman. One of my first videos got on the news. I gave a gift card and a thank you card to a police officer in my hometown. I sent it to a couple news stations. It was on ABC Action News, and yeah. So it's just hard for me to edit the video and line up the words for me like 10 feet away and match up the video when the audio doesn't line up. And that's bad content for you guys because my mouth's moving and the words ain't coming out. So in the future I will have a new camera with external mic, and that's our goal, 2018. Do I want to travel and do Bushman? Yes. Oh yes, I do. We went on vacation last summer. Savannah, Georgia. Did a prank there. Got on national world television right this minute. If you ever watched that video in Savannah, Georgia was on World Channel. This comes on ABC every day, Monday through Friday. Yeah, I do want to travel. Like I wanted to go to the national championship this year in Atlanta, Georgia. It just, the money wise, didn't make sense. Do I want to go to the Super Bowl? Yes, I want to go to the Super Bowl and prank. I may go to the World Series, wherever the World Series is this year. I may go to the World Series. You know, I want to do my Bushman pranks at big events. So yes, I do want to go to the World Series. I want to go to the Super Bowl. I want to go to the National Championship again. Big events, I'm going to be there if it's around me. I'm going to go to Miami this year for football. I'm going to go back to Tallahassee for Florida State. I'm going to go back to Gainesville. Maybe I'll go out of state for a football game out of state. We'll never know where the Bushman will show up. I've ever been hit in the face. I have been elbowed in the face by a white privileged kid in Gainesville that went to Florida State. You know who you are if you're watching my video. You're a douche. I have been punched in the arm and like by women who come up and like punch me just because I scare them. If a man punches me in the face after I scare him, like that video is gonna go. It's going to get a lot of views. And I'm making a lot of money off that. So if you guys see me and I scare the crap out of you, punch me in my face. I will give you some of the money. Punch me. Punch my friend. Am I the only Bushman in the Bushman outfit? No. But if you punch them, punch them. I'll give you a cut of the money. Hit us. We scare people for reactions. That's why we scare people. To make them scream. To get reactions. If your reaction is punching us, way to go. You're awesome. I tell people to hit us all the time. Hit us. You'll go viral. We'll make money. Hit me. This person asks, why am I still single? I don't know. Why are you single? That's a good question. I hope you find somebody. So, my name is not Fred. Who is Fred? As you can see on my shirt here, there's a hand. There's a hand here. So, little background on me. I was born with a hole in my heart. At 11 months old, I was in the hospital on my first Christmas. I had a pacemaker put in. If you don't know what pacemaker is, it helps your heart beat. They connect cords to your heart, and it helps your heart beat. So I have a pacemaker. I was put in at 11 months old. I think I'm on my third or fourth one. They haven't had to replace the wires, thank God. But yeah, it's an outpatient surgery. You go in, they cut your chest open, they take the one out, put the new one in, and you're out the same day. It's pretty simple. You're out of work maybe 4 days, back to work. At 2 years old, I was diagnosed with ALL, leukemia of the blood. I went through 3 years of chemo, lost all my hair. I was a blonde-headed child growing up, and took chemo and lost all my blonde hair. It came back to whatever color it is now. Some of it's gray, some of it's brown, whatever you want to call it. So yes, so I had hole in my heart, they patched that, pacemaker, leukemia, chemo. I had a kidney surgery, had a kink in my ureter. I don't know, that came up like 11 years later. I was playing football, got speared to the side, and it was a miracle. They found something else wrong with me. In 2011, I was in a heart surgery. It was an outpatient, going out the same day. And, you know, there could be always results, negative results of surgery. I was put under anesthesia, and I had a stroke. And, it was a minor stroke, thank God. You know, I'm still here. I wake up every day. I'm breathing every day. And, I thank God for that. If it hadn't been for God, we wouldn't be having this conversation. So he is my number one. Hope you find him if you haven't found him. He will change your life. But going back to the stroke, I was in a coma for 2 days. I remember my mom waking me up, showing me wrestling was on. I still remember who was wrestling. Ric Flair and somebody. I don't remember the other person, but Ric Flair was in the ring. I looked over her shoulder, saw wrestling on, and I was back out for another 48 hours. They did a CAT scan because of my pacemaker. They can't do a some other test with radiation. My chest would explode and I'd be dead. But they did a CAT scan. They found out where the clot. I don't know if you know what a stroke is. It's where your clot or your blood, like, I don't know. Look it up. Google it. Here's what a stroke is. But that's what happened in the left side of my brain, and it affected my right side. It affected my speech a little bit. I went to speech therapy. I missed school. I had the surgery on spring break, and I didn't return to school till the next year. So Fred, who is Fred? What is Fred? This is Fred. This creature, person, my hand is Fred. As you can see, the type of it's tight, it's tense, it's a pain in my butt sometimes. People get bullied, and you know, when you're not comfortable with something on your body, you know, maybe it's your overweight, maybe it's your haircut, you know, maybe it's a feature on your body that you're not comfortable with, and that's always on your mind. Well, that's always on my mind. You know, when I first started, it was difficult because I was right-handed when I had my stroke. And now I'm left-handed. Everything I do is with my left hand. So I had to learn how to do everything from right-handed to left-handed. Like I said, as 27 years old today, I can still have conversations with people, and their focus is on this. Like, look at me in the eye. Like, don't pay attention to my hand that's like this. Just focus, like, look at me. So yeah, it's a struggle still. So I had to cope with that, and I named the SOB because he's getting more attention. Hello, cat. So yeah, that's who Fred is. Hopefully that inspires people to not give up on stuff. You know, my pacer, cancer, stroke, kidney surgery, whatever's wrong in my brain. I don't know. People say I'm special, and the insurance won't pay for it, so the doctors can't tell me. But yeah, so just, if you have a goal, set it. Don't let anything stop you. But Fred is my right arm and hand. That's who Fred is. Another little fact about me is when you have cancer, it lowers your chances to have kids because it kills most everything in your body. So right now, I'm unfortunately not able to have a kid. So we are going down the road of adoption. So that is another experience that God has put in my life to help out a child that is in need, or we do want to get a newborn baby. So we bought a house that had to have some work on it. So we are redoing our house. If you follow me on Snapchat, that's why we're always fixing up my house, to get it suitable for the state of Florida, to say, okay, well, we can give you a child to live in your home. So that, if you guys are struggling, you know, send me an email. You know, you're not alone. I know people get bullied, people, you know, focus on other stuff. You're not alone. If you're depressed, shoot me a Snapchat. I will FaceTime you on Snapchat. As you know, people on Snapchat, I will respond. I try to respond to all my comments. It's a lot, but I try to respond to them. I am here, guys. Like, I have a full-time job. I do YouTube. I'm trying to open a merchandise business. But I'm going to hustle, and I'm going to be here for you guys, because we're a community. As you guys know, I don't have much negative stuff on my channel. I delete most of the negative stuff, and if you come at me sideways, I'm going to come at you sideways on my comments. And then I'm going to ban you from commenting on my channel. We are positive here. I will, in the next month, start selling t-shirts and merchandise and stuff. Still building my website. It will be up in the next month. So, merchandise, FredSpecialTelevision will, and if I make enough money on that website, on merchandise, I do want to start donating money to charities for cancer, stroke victims. Give me other organizations that you guys know of that's responsible, that gives their money to the people. You know, if I have to create my own foundation to give 100% of the money to the victims of strokes and cancer and pacemaker, and you know, I was a child when I had cancer, so that's what I'm gonna focus on, is children with cancer. There's a bird outside crowing. But anyways, yeah, so in the comments, leave me some foundations that I can donate money to. If there's some good ones out there, I'll plug them in the video sometime. I'm going to do more videos. I do want to go to Vegas and prank with Ryan Lewis, the other Bushman. I do want to get out and start collaborating with other people. And listen, guys, I don't disrespect the police. I was a police explorer for 4 years. The police, they go out, they serve us, they protect us. I started the process for the academy, and it'd be awesome to collaborate with Officer 401. If you haven't found 401, let him know that Fred Special Television's here. Fuzz Fam, big fan of Fuzz Fam. Haven't checked them out, check Fuzz Fam out. But I need you guys to share my videos, buy my merchandise, and support this freak here, because he's not going nowhere, and neither is this. So support us, so we can support you guys, so we can support other people that are in need with diseases, and help them out. So help us.